Okay,
I
so
am
you want to double
three.
check everyone's
Wait.
clear? Okay, I'm Sean Bean. What's Sean Bean's character's name? What is...
Ben
Ian
something.
Howe.
He's the
Ian
evil
Howe.
dude. Ian. That's right, Ian.
Ian.
I-A-N.
Ian...
Howe. H-O-W-E.
You guys, I got a notification from our channel on my phone. Watch live now, Massacre Theater
Oh,
Productions,
man.
National Treasure Part 1.
Hang on. Hey, wait, guys.
Anybody...
Sorry, Josh. Wait, I have to say,
Go
I have to
ahead.
say. Ladies and gentlemen, Massacre Theater.
We need a theme song.
Geeks me
That
out.
is-
We do.
Tell me that we don't have like a screenshot of your Skyrim character going in a circle this time.
Nope. Better yet, we have a menu
He's playing The
screen.
Witcher right now, so...
We have The Witcher. I can see it. You're on The Witcher Wild Hunt Complete Edition.
Yep.
We've
And
got to
apparently
figure out
broadcasting.
something better to do for that. Like,
I have a suggestion.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
know.
PT on your? Do you have PT still on your PS4, Mike?
I do, but I just started broadcasting. Well, I'll do it
No.
the
It's
next
okay.
video.
It's okay this time. I don't care. But I'm saying next time we should just broadcast PT because people will just automatically tune in and then they'll be like, "What is this game?" Because no one's played it anyway.
That's a good idea.
You know?
That's a really good idea.
And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to be scared," and then they come here and this is like the scariest thing you could possibly imagine. So,
Anyhow, getting back
all right,
to it.
National Treasure.
Shall we say our names for the record?
Yeah.
Abigail, you're German. Current draft by the Wibberleys. Previous drafts, as if somebody else wanted credit for this. Jim E. Max Fry and John Turteltaub. By Junction Entertainment, a subsidiary of Bruckheimer Films. Draft date April 9th, 2003. So this movie is 14 years old. Do you feel old yet?
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Mhm.
I feel very
National
old.
Treasure. Fade in on. Exterior, Georgetown Streets, 1832, night. Wet cobblestones are beaten by a heavy rain. A carriage wheel splashes through the huge puddles. Man's voice.
It was 1832.
Carriage moving night. The carriage races through the darkened streets. A flash of lightning illuminates the coachman. It's the drenched boy, Thomas Gates.
Thomas Gates was 10 years old.
Who's Thomas Gates? Riding inside is Charles Carroll. He's 96 years old. His weak body racks with cough. Death closing in.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. So I guess I'm 96 years old is what man's voice is?
Just keep going, man.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Charles Carroll, the last surviving singer of Declaration of Independence,
No, you're not
had
right.
asked
That's
Thomas
better.
to take him to see President Andrew Jackson. He said it was urgent.
Reading a biography on President Jackson right now, he was batshit insane. Definitely read it.
I thought man's voice was supposed to
White
be
House windows, we can
old.
see finely dressed gentlemen and women partying old school, whatever that
Oh,
means.
yeah.
Thomas pulls the curtain, Scott jumps down and sprints to a doorman. Thomas.
Oh, the president must come quickly.
Thomas opens the carriage door. Carol sits motionless.
Mr. Carroll?
Speaks an eye, coughs.
He's not coming, is he?
You're doing all these parts.
They told me he
was
was busy.
But the treasure, the treasure.
We should have gone to see the doctor.
Listen now, or the secret dies with me.
Oh my gosh. That night, Mr. Carroll told Thomas a great treasure, the greatest treasure of them all.
Pyramid, Egypt, 2000 BC. Surrounding cities on fire. Carrying torches, slaves bust down a stone wall, revealing a dark room. Oh, what a shock. A slave holds up a torch to see a room made of solid gold. Phil's man's voice says, what?
All treasure amassed throughout all time.
Exterior, Jerusalem, 70 AD night. Roman soldiers carry treasure out of the burning Temple of Solomon. We recognize the treasure as the same treasure from Egypt. Only now it includes more. Copper skulls, a gold menorah, a gold bas relief.
A treasure amassed all over continents.
As the soldiers cast out the treasure, blah, 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 Masonic symbols, blah, blah, blah. Church, 14th century France night. Group of knights doing the same thing, man's voice says.
A treasure the knights of the Templar found and swore to protect.
A knight who gets carried away leads a small caravan through the forest, and the carriage is hidden or traps the treasure. Get it yet? Get the idea? Treasure being passed. Let's keep scrolling, shall we? Where we at? Interior crypt, 1779, night, carrying a lantern. Oh my gosh! It's Casimir Pulaski Day. How apropos that we're reading this on this day. This is so perfect. Yeah, it's
my
Casimir
gosh.
Pulaski Day is Monday. Okay, scene 15, carrying a lantern, a man wearing a tricorn hat closes the stone door on the treasure. The man is Count Casimir Pulaski, Polish general of the Continental Army.
I'm
The one who
so,
died.
I'm so lost right now. What are
Scene
we?
15.
We're at 15.
15.
Page 4.
Some believe it was buried in Nova Scotia, but Mr. Carroll told Thomas the treasure had been hidden by the Freemasons, the descendants of the Templar Knights. These descendants included such men as Patrick Henry, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington.
Battlefield Savannah, Georgia, 1779. Day, rallying his troops against redcoats. Pulaski takes a musket ball in the chest and falls from his horse.
That sucks. And other soldiers who fought bravely for their Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. Men like Count Casimir Pulaski, who died in the siege of Savannah.
Cut to later. Soldiers comb through the battlefield carnage. They find Pulaski's dead body and roll him over on his finger. We now see he's wearing a silver ring bearing the all-seeing eye and pyramid symbols.
Oh, I need a cough drop. Okay. I took the secret to the whereabouts of the treasure to the grave.
The soldiers search Pulaski, but only find a piece of paper with one word written on it. Charlotte. Interior carriage night with his last breath of life, Carol.
The secret lies with Charlotte. Find her and you will find the treasure. Tell the president, tell no one else.
With that, Carol dies.
I thought we were doing the movie Troll for a second.
Also wearing the Masonic ring. What'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
What are you saying, man?
For a second, I thought we were doing the movie Troll.
Suddenly, the carriage door opens to reveal President Andrew Jackson, a tall man with flowing gray hair and a bullet in his chest. He looks to Mr. Carroll, but he's too late.
Who wants to be President Jackson?
Poor old damn fool coming all the way here in the pouring rain.
That's the White House President Jackson starts back. Thomas hurries after him.
Thomas?
Who's Thomas?
Mary, you want to be
Browning.
Thomas?
Browning's Thomas.
Oh, you're right.
No, I'm Patrick.
Just somebody be Thomas.
Wait, Mr.
dang it.
Carroll. Wait, Mr. Carroll wanted me to tell you something.
There you go.
There we go.
If this is about the damn treasure,
You know of it?
he's spoken of it no less than 100 times.
He said Charlotte has it.
We've been looking for Charlotte for years. She doesn't exist.
The president stops and looks at
Who
Thomas.
are you, young man?
Thomas Gates.
Well, you'd best forget anything Mr. Carroll told you. The treasure is a legend, nothing more.
Wait, before we go on, totally rocking it, Betsy. Like you've got to do this with us. Like you really have to do this with us. You are fitting in like hand in glove. Wow, that's smooth. Okay, I'm sorry.
C-19.
Oh, well, Thomas never forgot.
Interior retirement home, rec room, 1983 day. Elderly folks watch current President Ronald Reagan woohoo on TV while John Adams Gates, 75,
Mind Josh's opinions.
finishes regaling his wide-eyed
Yes, I
10-year-old
know.
grandson, Ben Franklin Gates, with the tale. We now realize that the man's voice belongs to John.
John.
So, Mike?
That's like a lot of.
Are you
okay.
done?
No, I'm not. I'm Ben.
No, but you're man's voice, right?
Oh, yes.
But this is
Yeah,
John.
apparently I
But
was
it's-
wrong, man. This is now John in the script. They changed it for the movie.
Continuity, Braj.
All right. Well, let me make a note in my notes because everything has to have
Just get
notes.
through this part. He's gonna die very soon, Trevor.
Thomas.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Thomas
So
looked
this
for Charlotte. John Gates'
Moved very
face
slowly
reflects a
compared
lifetime of spent challenging the elements. He turns a page in a tattered old scrapbook.
Wait.
I think that was the
Yeah,
That's
that
the
wasn't your
narration, man. What are you
line.
down?
That was narration.
Oh,
Close
my
on a
bad.
black and white photo. The grown-up Thomas Gates stands at the excavation site. Aztec ruins in the background. The caption reads, Thomas Gates, Teotihuacan, Mexico, 1856.
As did his son, George Washington Gates.
John turns the page to another photo, blah, blah, blah.
Generation after generation, our ancestors tried to find Charlotte and failed. Maybe Charlotte was an anagram.
That's Nick Cage. That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're arranging the letters. It means something else. Like hotel crate. That's too many E's. I'd have to be the hotel cart or Terracloth or Tealcloth or Rachel Ott. if I'm John and Ben, I have to do the dialogue for all of them, and then Ben quickly rattles and
I could be John. Just
No. He's great.
Be
He's great.
someone.
Mike, you're doing fine. Don't even
Alright.
listen to anybody. Just do it.
Maybe you'll be the one who finally finds her. I don't know what is right, Charlotte, when I do. John pulls
Pulls a $1 bill out, presses it on the tray.
because she'll be marked with these.
Which is a stripper?
Little did we know.
Just go.
Oh gosh, Josh.
It's on the $1.
I gotta breathe for a second. The unfinished pyramid and the all-seeing eye, marks of the Knights of the Templar. Josh, Ben studies.
Josh,
What do you want me to do? He
it's your,
studies the newfound bill with newfound curious awe.
do your
Is
job.
that what you're waiting for?
Yeah, your job.
Our founding fathers,
you
the
for a job.
Freemasons, designed our nation's great seal and left us all the clues. These symbols are telling us something. I just don't know what. Don't worry, Grandpa. I'll figure it out and I'll find her. I swear. Man's voiceover.
This is Browning. This is Browning. This is you.
Oh my gosh.
You
it's
swear
John
what?
Benjamin's voice.
There you go.
I'll find Charlotte.
Damn it, Dad, how many times have I told you? Ben's not going to waste his time chasing a treasure that doesn't exist.
Patrick.
John.
Oh, sorry. Shit. He's a Gates. It's in his blood. Ben's gonna look for it just like you did and I did.
I'll be glad when he dies.
He's smarter than this. Ben's going to Harvard. He's going to be a lawyer, a doctor. Right, Ben?
Ben looks to his dad, to his grandpa, then back to his dad as we dissolve to white. All we can hear is boop, boop, boop. A heart monitor. The beeping fades.
Oh.
Grown-up voice. Grown-up Ben's voice. Oh, you were supposed to be a kid that whole time.
Oh shit.
Boy, that would have been better.
We're losing her. Oh shit.
New
wrong
brides
voice.
reveal we're in exterior snowcat moving day. Dressed in heavy Arctic gear, intrepid explorer Ben Gates, late 20s, strong family resemblance to Nicolas Cage, monitors a laptop. On the screen, red and blue dots signifying amplitudes make random patterns on a subsurface trace of beeping GPR pulses.
Oh, we're losing her.
Nope, nope.
Go left.
The
Somebody.
driver, Riley
Oh,
Poole, 25,
Sorry.
on temp, breaks the
Go
wheel.
left. Oh, I'm Nicholas Cage.
Snowcat,
I don't know how to
trundles left,
read.
it's tractor tri-rate, blah, 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 blah. Riley says, wiping the frost from the window.
Maybe she's not here. No, that's a terrible one.
She's a hero.
Maybe she's not here.
She's a hero.
We've been looking for weeks. You're going on data that's 200 years old.
200-year-old data is usually the kind of data that you go on when you're looking for something that's been lost for 200 years. Oh.
Sailors have a way of exaggerating, you know. What if the storm wasn't as big as they said it was? We could be hundreds of miles off.
Scans landscape ahead to where the ice ends in a sheer glacial cliff.
Oh, the Inuits said the Inuits said they could still see the masts poking through the ice, and there were generations ago.
Were they smoking anything at the time?
Only for medicinal purposes.
Just then, the GPR bleeps loudly to the computer screen. We now see the red, white, and blue dots have taken an unmistakable shape. The American flag. Nope, a blob with splatters. Ben and Riley exchange a look, hopeful but wary.
It could be a frozen whale.
Cut to an ice axe swings hard, shattering the woman's face. Oh no, shattering the ice, revealing a woman's frozen face. Sorry. We pull back to reveal exterior Arctic landscape day. Ben chips away the ice. As the ice chips away, we see the faces carved out of wood.
Isn't she beautiful?
When Riley sees the face, he's stunned.
I'll radio the base camp.
Holding a pole used for
do
measuring
that.
snow depth, Ben and Riley watch as 3 snowmobiles approach and pull to stops.
Ooh.
I hate to be you right now. A lot of people relying on you. A lot of money's riding on this.
I hate to be you right now. All that cholesterol and hair, where's that supposed to be?
A man wearing expensive high-tech gear hops out of a snowcat. This is Ian Howe,
Ooh.
40s British, a rich adventurer.
Gates, where's she?
Ben gestures to the figurehead in the snow where Ian sees the woman's face. He grins like a kid on Christmas morning.
Oh shit.
Bloody hell, you found it! You really found it! You're a genius!
I told you, if you underwrote this expedition, you wouldn't be sorry.
Sure! Get the champagne!
Ian drops to his knees and studies the figurehead's face, almost disbelieving.
You know, many expeditions I've financed that have turned up nothing.
Well, now, we're all about to be rich, and it's a beautiful thing.
Nice job.
Oh, solidly built man, Shaw.
Dude.
Josh.
Sure, the champagne?
Oh, we need it.
I thought we were looking for... Yeah, there you go. You do it.
I thought we were looking for a 100-foot frigate. Frigate?
Frigate.
Frigate.
Forget.
We were. She is.
Wait, that's
Then
me.
how come
What?
GPR indicates the ship
Supposed to be
only...
British.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Then how come GPR indicates the ship's only 81 feet long?
Oh, hold on a second.
Behind Ben a GPR printout. Ben reads it.
Reads it. Oh, because this is a two-dimensional rendering of a three-dimensional object. The image is only 81 feet long because the ship's canted,
Canted.
tippled, tipped, tilted, line at an angle.
Tippled.
How
Tip, tip, tip.
counted?
By our calculations, about 35 degrees, which means the stern's about 57 feet down.
57 feet down, Christ! We'll be digging for a week.
No, we won't.
Then slams the pole down in the ice, puncturing a small hole. Whoosh, there's wind blown up on them. Ben shrugs.
Air pocket.
The Endeavor is now parked next to a newly bored hole in the ice. Sean mans winch while two more workers direct a steel cable which plays out from the Endeavor's front end. These men are Shippen Intense, ex-Army, and Powell, brawny ex-con. We follow the steel cable down, which disappears into interior hole in the ice day. Daylight illuminates the cylindrical blue walls of this narrow opening. Wearing a helmet and a headlamp, Riley rides down on the cable, which is lowering a heavy generator, just like Miley Cyrus. They all stare at the ship in its ghost-like beauty.
The frigate Charlotte, last seen leaving port from Maine in 1779.
Looks like she ran into some bad weather.
Through a thick layer of ice, we can make out the ship's name, Charlotte.
Oh, hello, sweetheart.
To Arc-like feelet, we pull it back to reveal interior ice cave. The cave's now illuminated by intense lights powered down by generators. Ben, Riley, and Ian don clamping harnesses and snap ice crampons to their boots.
Riley, you take berthing quarters. Ian, check the captain's cabin. I'll take the cargo hold.
I'll take the cargo hold.
Suit yourself. Riley.
You dog, you want the captain's cabin. You dog.
Hey.
No, dog.
We're all looking for the same thing.
Fine, then I want the captain's cabin.
Sure, whatever you want.
Riley
Okay,
studies
forget
Ben
it.
out
You're
from
trying to
behind
trick
my
me.
glove.
I know it. I've got the berthing quarters. You take the crappy captain's cabin.
See why they cut that? Interior ice cave, ship's deck day. They're moving across the steeply angled deck. Deck's under his frozen hammock. I don't know. This is just keep going. Okay, here we go.
Down to
Interior,
37.
Yep.
yeah. Interior ship, upper companionway continuous. Then he overhears Riley gasp on his radio headset.
Riley.
Interior ship, berthing quarters continuous. Warily, Riley comes around to find a trio of seamen bundled in blankets eerily frozen. You could just say sailors. Why don't they just write sailors? Just keep going.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Find something?
Uh-huh.
Dead people?
Uh-huh.
What'd you expect? You're in a berthing quarters.
The approaches up in a closed door. Its frozen hinges squeal. He finds an old oil lantern and lights it with a lighter. We then see the captain's cabin, plush furniture, an ornate desk, everything covered in a thin layer of ice. Ben moves to the desk and quickly rifles through it. He finds nothing of value except for an antique pocket watch, which he pockets because that's its purpose. He then looks down and notices deep scratches in the floor by the desk. A velociraptor, perhaps? Scene 43. Ben jumps down, looks around, picks a bale of cotton. The room is crowded with large barrels. He pulls one of the plugs and black gunpowder spills into a pile on the icy floor. Ben turns to go and then notices two boots poking out from between a row of barrels. Ben moves to the row and finds the captain, frozen dead, gun in his lap, leaning up against one of the barrels. Riley enters.
Down here.
You found it. There's gold in there. I can smell it. Maybe it's in another barrel.
The captain was guarding this barrel for a reason.
It is very Nicolas Cage. After a beat, Ben finally stops. He's found something. He exchanges a look with Riley, then pulls out a small box. It's labeled Little Hunting Creek, Virginia. Ben carefully opens it, revealing... What are you laughing at? An ivory pipe.
Riley, do you know what this is?
I'm hoping a $1 billion pipe.
Ian, look at this.
Ben and Riley emerge from the trap door.
Ian, look at this.
A meerschaum pipe, 18th century. I have 3.
This box is marked Little Hunting Creek. That's what Mr. Vernon was called before George Washington's family renamed it.
George Washington's pipe, and?
And it's going to lead us to the treasure.
Lead us? You said the treasure would be on Charlotte.
No, I said the secret lies with Charlotte. This pipe has to be the secret. There's markings on here. I need some ink.
I didn't spend $250,000.
Oh, no, sorry, my bad.
I didn't spend $250,000 to find a pipe.
Come on, Ian. This is a treasure hunt. You can't just find it in the first place you look.
It only took me 3 weeks to find the Panamanian galleon wreck with my last so-called expert. I've been funding you for 6 months.
7.
Robin suddenly stabs his finger with a tip. Riley sees this and winces.
What the hell are you doing?
Ben rubs the blood on the pipe, then rolls the pipe over on the desktop, revealing an imprint in blood. We recognize the symbols: the all-seeing eye and unfinished pyramid. My bad.
The Templar symbols.
Does it say where the treasure is?
Reads from the bloody imprint on the desk.
The legends right, that the stain affected the key in silence undetected. 55 in iron pen. Mr. Matlock can't offend.
I didn't hear the part about X marks the spot.
What does it mean?
It's a riddle, key and legend. It's referring to a map.
What map?
Undetected in silence. It means the map is hidden.
Of course, the hidden map. Where? Iron pen could mean iron manacles, iron bars, 55 men in prison, or no, wait, perhaps 55 refers to the year 1755. Who's Mr. Matlock?
Timothy Matlock, the official scribe of the Continental Congress. Oh, iron, because they used iron-based inks back then.
Right. A writer?
No, a calligrapher. He transcribed documents for the Continental Congress.
So Mr. Matlock made a map. Where would he hide it?
Mr. Matlock can't offend. Why can't he offend it?
It means he didn't write over the map. It's probably on the back of something he transcribed.
What did he transcribe?
Lots of things. Most famous documents being...
Being what? The Constitution? The Bill of Rights?
No.
Thank God.
The Declaration of Independence.
There's no map on the back of the Declaration of Independence.
No, you see what it's crazy.
There's a map on the Declaration of Independence?
Ian.
It's brilliant if you think about it. Such an important document ensured the map's survival.
Too bad we'll never see it.
Nonsense. We get a viewing.
Nobody gets a viewing, not even the president.
What kind of sick person would put a treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence?
Oh,
True patriot.
okay. Could have been a number of people. None of the signers of the Declaration of Independence were known to be Freemasons. Ben Franklin, Robert Treat Paine, John Hancock, to name a few. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams were suspected members of the order. George Washington wasn't a signer, but he had access. He was a first master mason. He was also a surveyor of the mapmaker before he was commander of the Continental Army. He's got my vote.
Well, there is one way to see the Declaration of Independence in person.
Oh, God.
Really? How?
We borrow it. Come on, Ben. The lost treasure of the Knights of the Templar is the treasure of all treasures. Gold from the Temple of Solomon, King Alaric II's ransom of the Athenians, the entire wealth of the 5th century Rome, the sword of Alexander the Great. You've been looking for this treasure all your life. You're not going to let a piece of paper stand in your way, are you?
You can't be serious.
What else are you going to do? Go back to working on salvage crews? Comb beaches with a metal detector looking for doubloons? Oh, that's right. You have your PhD in history. Maybe you can teach high school history.
Forget it, Ian. I won't steal the Declaration of Independence.
Don't get soft now. You begged me to finance your expedition when everyone else thought you were crazy.
You financed this expedition because you knew this treasure would make you famous.
And it will.
I won't let you.
Oh, you didn't bring one of these.
You're not going to shoot me, Ian. Not until you know all that I know about the riddle.
Such as?
Put the gun away.
Tell me, or I shoot Riley.
No, hey, now, wait. What do you know that? How do you know that I don't know something about the riddle?
Ben and Ian can't help but just give Riley a look, and then Ian pulls the trigger. Blam! Riley
Damn.
punches as the glass portal in the wall just behind him shatters. The old chip groans.
Oh shit! Come on, Ben. Tell him what he doesn't know.
Oh, okay. For one,
His lighter and flicks it on.
for one thing, the whole room below us is full of gunpowder. You shoot anyone, I drop this, and none of us gets out of here alive.
Ian eyes the flame, Ben eyes the gun. A tense standoff.
Whoa. How did we all go from wildly rich to dead in a matter of minutes? Let's think here.
Just then the flame flickers and goes out. Ian shrugs. On reflex, Ben tackles Riley and hurls them both to the ground behind the desk as Ian opens fire on them. Blam, 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 blam. I don't hear any other sound effects over there, guys.
Bang, bang.
Oh.
Shot you down. Bang,
Shoot the desk and
bang.
walls. One bullet takes the gas line and explodes with an oil fire, instantly setting the desk ablaze. Interior ship, upper companionway continuous. Ian shures out of the cabin, bats the door shut. Flames spill from the desk and creep across the floor. Ben tries the cabin door. It's locked.
We gotta put this fire out.
Riley tries to smother the fire. It's hopeless. Ben grabs his axe and slams it into another door. His ass?
I thought it was
Riley joins him. This is not the time, guys. We pan
can't
down to the
cage the
burning
Nick.
floor and push it into... What'd you say?
You can't cage the Nicholas, okay? Oh, the ass is gonna do what the ass is gonna
Falls
do.
from the ceiling, float to the floor.
Carry God.
It ignites and burns a path toward the barrels of gunpowder. Interior, ice cave ship decks continuous. Ian hurries across the tilted deck, calling to his men.
Get the hell out of here! It's gonna blow!
He leaps off the deck and runs to Shaw with the rope ladders.
I heard gunshots.
Gates and Riley tried to kill me!
The burning trail of gunpowder reaches the first barrel, and the wood barrel catches fire.
Come on.
Ian jumps in with Shaw and they all take off. Interior ship's captain cabin continues an inferno. Portholes shatter as their planes shift. Ben and Riley finally bust through the door and scramble out. Ben and Riley emerge from below and look across the way to find the rope ladders are gone. They're trapped.
Where are we?
55, you got this.
Oh, they pulled up the ladders.
Riley regards the surroundings.
Why do I ever listen to you? I was 2 credits away from graduation.
Oh, that was 7 years ago.
Intel offered me a job with my own cubicle. Cuticle. I almost said cuticle. My
You
God.
have your own cuticles, Clayton. Everyone, unless you're missing an arm.
Do we have to go over this every expedition?
Until I get rich, yes.
Fine. Now, duck.
Ben releases the harpoon and then whoosh. No sound effects, guys. There it is. The spear rockets over, ducking Riley to the cave ceiling. Thunk. Ben grabs the rope, pulls hard. The ice ceiling caves in, opening a hole just above the ship's bow.
Crash.
Ben and Riley clamber out of the ground. Everybody's asleep tonight. They're just where the lady figurehead pokes through the ice, the race of the Endeavor. The barrel of gunpowder blows.
Boom!
Bang.
The Arctic landscape. The ground shakes violently. Ben and Riley dive into the Endeavor just says. The other barrels blow in a chain reaction series of one spark. Fireball erupts from the snow and ice. The concussion launches the Endeavor forward off. The Endeavor plummets down to the Arctic Ocean. Hits the water and sinks like a rock as a fireball. Scene 63, Riley laughs, incredulous.
It dries, it flies, it floats. It needs a toilet.
Oh, Ian's gonna steal it.
Why do you always have to focus on the negative? You found Charlotte. That was your life quest. Be happy. I'm the one who should be upset. I'm not wildly rich, which is my life's quest.
Oh.
Riley, it's the Declaration of Independence.
Do you see an American flag planted in my ass? I didn't even vote in the last election. I'm in this for the money.
Well,
That's hilarious. That's like the best line I've ever heard in my life.
this makes me great characters. This is hard. Alright. Well, if Ian gets the Declaration of Independence, he gets the treasure, all of it.
Suddenly, I'm feeling very patriotic.
Exterior, the mall, Washington, D.C. Day, the famous green thoroughfare. There's the Lincoln Monument, the Washington Monument, the White House. You travel down Pennsylvania Avenue, finally coming to the National Archives. Pull back to reveal tourists exiting the rotunda. Riley finishes counting the signatures of Declaration of Independence.
54, 55, 56. I don't get it. There are only 56 signatures. The riddle said 55 in iron pen.
The 56th signature, Thomas McCain's, wasn't added until 1781, 2 years after the Charlotte disappeared.
Well, it's still here. It looks like Ian came to his senses.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
You're holding up the line.
Ben and Riley exit the building.
So we're back. Let's just say hi to your dad. Tell him that your treasure hunting days are over.
Ben grabs Riley. Riley?
All right, I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to talk about your dad.
Ben motions with his hands, and Riley follows his gaze to across the street where Ian and Shaw climb into a sedan and drive away. Riley watches them go, incredulous.
No way. They can't be doing this. This isn't some liquor store. It's the National Archives. It's impossible to break in.
Nothing's impossible. Ian will hire an expert, or pay off somebody on the inside, or both.
Clothes on the remains of a shipwreck submerged in murky water. A giant fish darts in a frame. A goldfish. You wise to see we're in Ben's loft apartment. Day, a studio loft. Crowded with books, maps, a counter, scuba gear, and many historical items, including a "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
Wow.
Framed, but not hanging on the wall. Keys jingle at the door, and it opens to Ben and Riley.
I don't think we're safe here.
Ian thinks we're dead.
Suddenly there's a noise outside the door. Ben grabs a spear gun, and Riley whips open the door to reveal a lady. Actually, it's the landlady, who greets the spear gun pointed at her with a bored smile.
This is why you can't keep a girlfriend!
Who's landlady?
I'll be landlady.
Okay.
I was
they
going to
got-
be that lady because I haven't talked for a while.
Okay.
Go ahead, Browning.
He can be landlady.
I like it. This is why
Riley.
you can't keep a girlfriend.
All right, Betsy, you got it.
No, it's
Hello,
Wait,
Mrs.
Ryan?
Doyle.
Yeah, Betsy. You could be a landlady.
Did
you find it? Oh, I don't know who's doing this.
I don't know.
No.
You guys gotta say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
No.
Ben, get your life together.
Where
One
are
says
we?
yes,
3,
one says-
2, 1. No. Damn it, Mike. You're supposed
Mike.
to say yes at the same time.
Mike,
I
you're
say
spinning the
no.
wheel.
We never did the line. I got stuck because landlady is supposed to be, this is why you can't keep a girlfriend. And I kept waiting for Betsy to go from there
like 4
to...
times.
Oh, I thought Brownie. Okay.
Brownie's landlady
I
right
did.
now.
I
Okay,
did it.
okay.
You said it already.
No.
You're yes, I'm no.
Take 5. Here we go.
There you go.
Landlady
Go.
3, 2, 1.
No.
No. You gotta say yes.
Say yes.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna back up the
Yes,
scene a little
Ryan
bit.
says
We're
no.
time out.
Are we
We're back
at
the scene to
69?
landlady
Continued?
saying, this is why you can't keep a girlfriend. Take it from there, Brownie. Go for it.
All right. This is why you can't keep a girlfriend.
All right.
Hello, Mrs. Doyle.
Did you find it?
No.
No.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, come on.
So close. Okay, just screw it. Just keep going.
Moving on.
You know when you talk about Charlotte all the time, it scares the girls away. Last girlfriend you had was really nice too.
Don't worry. I'll be talking about Charlotte. I won't be talking about Charlotte ever again.
Does that mean you're settling down?
No.
No. You're
Clayton.
yes.
Yes.
Mike,
A2,
you're yes.
Clayton.
I say no.
2,
Oh.
3, 2,
Robbie said yes,
1.
Ben says
No.
no.
Yes.
There it is.
There you
Ben
go.
digs into his pocket and comes up with the antique pocket watch he found on the Charlotte.
Here, I got something for you.
Take over.
Ooh.
It's 18th century.
Joanna, lady inspects the watch, amazed.
Thank you. It's 18th century French, 14 karat gold key, very rare.
It's beautiful, thank you.
Ben kneels down and starts rifling through his stacks of books and maps and charts. She watches him.
You know, Ben, what you need to do is stop reading so much. Go out and have some fun.
You're right. I will.
Ben stands holding a stack of books. And we cut to close on the books, which are now strewn across a cherry wood desk. We widen to reveal we're in Library of Congress, reading room. Yay. This 19th century building is the grandest library. Nobody cares. Ben and Riley study the schematic at a table.
I love a good reader.
Every night the Declaration of Independence is lowered down into the vault room, which is directly below Rotunda. Oh, I haven't had my monster yet. Oh. Close on a blueprint of...
Oh, do I have to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Close on a blueprint of the National Archives. Follow Ben's finger as it traces the path down through the rotunda floor and into the vault room right below.
Where it's locked in a specifically designed, impenetrable 50-ton steel vault where it's protected from heat, cold, even 10,000-year-old nuclear winter. The entire process takes 2 minutes. But during those 2 minutes, the Declaration of Independence is vulnerable.
So that's where Ian's gonna do it?
Doubt it. A better time would be to create a situation wherein the Declaration would be automatically lowered into the vault when the guards aren't there.
Well, Ian would have to create some external chaos because there's no way he'd hack in.
Why not?
What are you doing, Clayton?
I'm high on NyQuil right now, man.
Unbelievable.
I can
That's
barely
a-
see
that's a
straight
fun
at
This
part.
is
this
very
moment.
subpar.
Because most of these old government facilities use the old data links encryption-based security system. Once you're in, you can do whatever you want, but only a handful of people know how to get in.
Would one of those people have to be someone who gave up a good life at Intel to help save his country?
Could be.
Then it looks like we have the edge.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Holy shit.
Riley's holy shit echoes loudly through the room. All heads turn to glare at him. Riley lowers his voice.
You just said we.
Yeah, and me and you.
No. Nuh-uh. Bad idea.
What's bad? We take it first so Ian can't steal it?
You're right. That's not a bad idea. It's an extremely horrible get your ass reamed for life in prison idea.
It's the only way to protect it.
How do we go from let's stop Ian to let's take it ourselves?
You got a better idea?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Interior National Archives Office Lobby Day. Ben and Riley wait. Dr. Abigail Chase, Charters of Freedom Custodian, is stenciled on the office floor.
You want me to do the talking?
No, this is my idea. You'll try to make it sound crazy.
Just then, a bookishly beautiful Dr. Abigail Chase, 25, opens her office door. She sees Ben and Riley.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Please come in. I don't know how to be German.
She's gotta be German. Ben and Riley exchange a look. She's prettier than they expected her to be.
That's why it's Massacre Theater.
Abigail
I'm
moves
going
to
to
her
be
desk.
British. I can't
No,
be
you've got to be German.
I don't
No,
know
no.
British.
Just give it a shot.
I don't even know the
Do what
accent.
you want,
Doesn't matter.
Betsy.
You got
Do
this.
what you want.
Nope,
Thank-
don't.
Just
don't
make
listen
your
to
W's,
him.
W's,
Thank you,
V's,
Mike.
and
Somebody agree with
You gotta give it a
something
shot. You gotta try it. Abigail moves to her desk as Ben and Riley enter her office, which is decorated with colonial art and Revolutionary War area artifacts.
thanks for seeing us on such short notice, Dr. Chase.
So, I can't only do British.
You should just do anything. Anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
You can
you.
do a
You were British
mismatch.
with Shaw, though.
Too bad. So, what can I do for you today? He's so picky.
Okay.
Like, get out of here,
This-
narrator.
This is gonna sound crazy, but someone's gonna try to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh shit! I gotta find
All
this.
terrorist threats must be reported directly to the FBI. Let me get you their number.
You gotta try the German.
This
I don't.
isn't
a
a
very important part of
terrorist
your
threat.
Why, Josh?
Why is
The
it? Why
people
is,
behind
very
it
clutch.
are treasure
know.
Why?
hunters.
Part of her character.
oh my gosh, I'm
I'm s-
not even. listening
Treasure
to you.
hunters.
Treasure.
They are
Actually,
treasure
wait, that's my part.
hunters.
Here we go, man. It's coming. It's coming. You can just feel it. It's coming.
And and they won't steal the Declaration of Independence because.
Because there's a treasure map on the back.
Is this a joke?
We just found proof in a ship that was wrecked over 200 years ago.
I see. Well, I've seen the back of the Declaration of Independence, and I assure you there is no map.
Really? You're sure?
Absolutely. I've seen it many times.
Have you ever touched it?
Wait, that's
Of
me.
course not.
Oh,
have you
no,
ever
sorry.
touched-
My bad. That's Ben. I took your line.
It's all good, buddy. Oh, have you ever
Sounds
touched
creepy
it?
with the Nicolas Cage voice, though. Of course not. No one touches it. It's hermetically sealed in a bulletproof thermopane case.
That must frustrate you, seeing something every day and not being able to touch it.
What is happening?
There's an
right now?
undeniable charm about Ben, but Abigail does her best to shrug it off.
I touch the case every day, which is closer than most people will ever get to it, which makes me the expert in this room about there being or not being a map on the back, which there is not.
That's because it's invisible.
It is?
Invisible ink were common back then. They were used by both the British and American armies to send secret spy letters during the Revolutionary War. Abigail studies Ben. Or the parchment could have been a pale pest. Animal skin paper wasn't exactly easy to make and was...
Often cleaned and reused. I know what Pelopest is.
Do you? Do you really? Because it doesn't sound like you do.
Hey,
Like
broken
it's
off
about
the
to
bridge.
I know
Wow.
what
Shut your face, Josh.
Shut up, Josh. and let us
You know
read.
what? You know what is?
Why are you guys friends with him? Who is this guy?
I don't know why we are.
Of
Okay.
course
Browning,
you
I'm
do.
gonna de-chat you, Browning. I'm gonna mute
So,
you.
do you have any proof about this invisible map?
It was in a riddle on an old pipe.
May I see the pipe?
We don't have it.
Did Bigfoot take it?
I told you it would sound crazy.
Don't touch that, please. Oh.
In 1789, George Washington campaign buttons, all you needed is the silver-plated inaugural button to complete the set. I found one of those once, digging it in the backyard in Maryland. You know, they're worth about $5,000.
You're treasure hunters, then, as well.
Get ready, y'all. Hold on to your butts. Formally, now we're just more like treasure protectors.
Well, Mr.
Oh, Brown, Paul Brown, and this is my friend, Tom Jeffries.
Well, Mr. Brown and Mr. Jeffries, let me assure you
What a
that the
terrible
Declaration
name.
of Independence is safe. We have a very sophisticated security system designed to stop crazy people like yourselves from getting near it.
Gosh.
Paul Brown and Tom Jeffries?
When the Declaration of Independence turns up missing, the feds will go after anyone reported it was about to be stolen. Those are common names. It should keep them busy for a while. Busy, buy us some time.
So we're really gonna do it.
I am. I could use your help.
Once we get it, what are we going to do with it?
Look at the back.
We would?
Of course. We don't look at the back, we'll never know. We'll never find the treasure. If we don't find the treasure, someone will always be looking for the map, which means the Declaration of Independence will always be in danger until we find the treasure.
Then we have to look at the back. I mean, it's our duty as Americans. What's in your hand?
Ultraviolet ink. Dr. Chase has daily access to the vault. I shook her hand.
You knew we were going to get into this all along, didn't you?
I was hoping she would believe us so we wouldn't have to.
Yeah, me too.
Close on a woman's fingers as they quickly punch in a passcode into the keyboard and beat and clunk. The solenoid lock releases. Wah, 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 wah. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
We widen to reveal Abigail stands at the security entrance to the vault room with Dr. Stanley Herbert, 40s, suave, intellectual.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Who's I'll be Dr. Herbert.
You, Herbert?
Oh, do you need a ride tomorrow night? I could swing by, you know, to pick you up.
He pushes through the heavy security leading into a high-tech room of concrete and steel. In the middle of the room, a 50-ton Mosler vault stands open. A scissor jack extends out of it and up to a steel slot in the ceiling. Abigail and Dr. Herbert enter.
Dr. Herbert, if you came by to pick me up and we went to the gala together, that would be like you and me going on a date.
Oh, yeah.
It's more like the carpooling, you know?
It's more like a date, and I don't date co-workers.
I'm not a coworker. I'm your boss.
Rating surveillance video the same. We widen and reveal that we're in the National Archives Security Station Day. Guards study a bay of monitors which slip through a rotation of surveillance images covering every inch of the archives. The head guard, Joe Woodruff, who's very important in the story, obviously, 50s, career government employee, zooms in vault room, then leans into a microphone.
Good evening, Dr.
Good
Chase,
evening, Dr. Chase, Dr. Herbert.
Hi, Joe. Ready whenever you are.
This is why they pay me the big bucks.
Turns to the
Oh,
keyboard.
yeah? The scissor jack springs to life and starts to retract. Two guards patrolling up to you to watch as the Declaration of Independence is lowered in its case from its exhibit. We push in on it and follow it as the scissor jack retracts, pulling the Declaration of Independence through a steel slot in the floor and into the National Archives vault room. This is blah, blah, blah. Okay, Abigail.
You ever wonder if there was something on the Declaration of Independence that might have been looked over?
The document's been examined more than the corn farmer on an alien spaceship.
Everything we know of early Archimedes came from I hate this word. Palimpsest, overlooked for centuries.
If you're angling for a grant, you're going to have to come up with something better than that. You don't want people to think you're crazy.
The Declaration lies back in the vault, and the 5-ton steel vault door slide closed with a loud thunk as we cut to
Cut to
exterior
94.
Green Line subway station. blah, 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 blah. You know, they're climbing up the escalator. On the tracks. What's happening here? You got some bolt cutters involved somehow. There's a toy tractor truck or something. Well, whoever's like listening to this is gonna be like, what is happening? People, cars, buses, National Archives on one side of the street. Obviously, the Green Line subway station is on the other side of the street.
Labyrinth of pipes.
We push toward the pavement. There's the pipe, labyrinth of pipes. Oh, we're still in the subway station. Okay, and then we have the Riley has a little remote control car with a joystick and laptop, which plays back what the remote control car is seeing. And Riley says,
What time is it?
Around 5. Why?
I'd be getting off work right about now. At Intel. Well, there it is. Beep.
He maneuvers the joystick in the pipe. Extends the magic alarm, finds a red wire, and clips on tight. With a whoosh, we rush into the wire and travel light speed to the National Archives security station. Night. Guards. Ben and Riley exiting the station. This is really high drama stuff. Okay, here we go.
So, when are we doing this?
If we're going to beat Ian, we've got to do it tomorrow night during the gala.
There'll be hundreds of people there.
There you go.
Hundreds of very important people. Any glitch in the system, and the guards will have their hands full protecting the dignitaries.
You got it.
Thank you.
I suppose while I'm hacking into the archive security system, you'll be needing me to get you on their guest list as well.
Your talents would have been wasted at Intel.
This is the Avenue's line of limos, lectures, sedans, tuxedoed men, women, and designer girls arrive. Guests pass through metal detectors at the check-in, all at the basis of taxpayer money. A small string orchestra plays while hundreds of guests mingle in the rotunda, looking stunning in her sparkly formal gown. Abigail stands with Dr. Herbert.
What do you think Thomas Jefferson would say if you were here?
He'd say, Abigail, you need to find a man of whom you are not as passionate about as you are of me, who's not dead.
We travel through the throng, and come to a heavy-set senator sipping wine. We cut to video surveillance of the same. We widen reveal interior van night. Oh, that was good. We're sipping. Riley sits in the back of the van, sipping coffee and watching surveillance feeds on his laptop. On the screen, he zooms in on the fat senator.
He sees you when you're drinking. He knows when you're cheating. He knows when you left your panties at home, too.
Riley zooms in on the button we transition to the same lady live in the rotunda with a smarmy man. We pan across the crowd and finally find Ben, wearing a tuxedo and staring at the Declaration of Independence.
Sir?
Champagne?
Oh, that's Browning.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Champagne.
On the laptop screen, just looking
Great. Word.
He
Thanks for holding.
I got you, dog. He tips his hat to him as he talks under his breath.
Oh, crap. Here's to freedom.
Riley holds up his coffee cup and leans into a microphone.
Our last night of it.
They toast. Ben looks to the Declaration of Independence.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
No, it's a good idea.
Look at Riley studies laptop screen.
We don't know about Ian. Not for sure.
Riley sputs something on the screen. Not good news.
Yes, we do. Because
I'm realizing something as I'm reading this. I'm realizing something. The movie was made with a horrible script, but the movie is so much better because they cut a lot of this garbage out and they changed everything.
I don't know what you're talking
Are
about.
you guys getting this?
This script is gold.
The script is
This
so,
script
no,
is gold.
The script is so bad. It's like compared to the Jurassic Park script, this is not a good script.
All I can say is, he knows when
Carrying
you left
on.
your panties at home.
I know, that was
That means
Creepy.
gotta cut that. You're right.
Creepy.
brutal.
Scene 110, Abigail.
What are you doing here?
Ben turns to see Abigail. Tonight she's simply captivating.
Oh.
She takes Ben's breath away.
I say this jokingly. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Dr. Chase.
Mr. Brown, I don't remember seeing your name on the guest list.
I made a last-minute donation.
Riley in the van watching Ben and Abigail.
Shouldn't you be out robbing graves or desecrating something?
No time for mingling.
On Ben and Abigail.
Oh, that night's still young.
Abigail can't help but smile at that. She eyes him.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, I've been wondering, what did the riddle say?
The riddle?
On the pipe that Bigfoot took. Your friend said that there was a riddle. What did it say?
Oh,
Just
Abigail, I brought you a drink.
Dr. Herbert hands Abigail a glass, not
Womp
happy
womp.
she's already hooked up with somebody at the party.
Why? Who's your friend?
Paul Brown, and you must be Dr. Herbert.
You know me?
I referenced your paper on feudalistic influence in the southern colonies in my thesis.
Oh, so you're an academic.
Was.
Woodruff and the guards watch the surveillance bay. We push in on the monitor with a feed of the back service entrance where the catering workers unload foodstuffs from a truck. The POV pans back and forth as we cut to an armored dome camera doing its sweep. We widen to see the National Archives service entrance night. Shaw waits for the camera to pan away, then aims a tricked-out HV taser gun and fires. Boosh! 2 electrodes attached to insulated wires shoot out of the gun at 100 miles per hour, latch onto the camera dome, then pump 100,000 volts into the camera. The camera sputters and sparks shorted out. The monitor cuts to snow. Woodruff gets on his radio. Ferguson. Interior, National Archives, Service Corridor night. The guard patrolling the service corridor gets on his radio. Mary?
Yeah. Mary.
Yeah?
We lost perimeter camera 7. Go check it out. Ben stands with Abigail and Dr. Herbert. Ben looks around anxious.
So, Mr. Brown, what brings you here tonight?
High treason. That's what the 56 men, by signing the Declaration of Independence, were committing. We had lost the war. They had been hanged, beheaded, drawn and quartered, or my personal favorite, they had their entrails cut out and burned while they were still alive. Wow. In fact, let's toast them, to the brave men who did what was considered wrong in order to do what they knew was right.
Dr. Herbert toasts enthusiastically. So does Abigail, although more guardedly.
Now, if you excuse me.
Charming man. I liked him.
Interior, National Archives Service Corridor night. Guard Ferguson arriving at the back service entrance. Guard Ferguson pushes open the door and is greeted by Bush. The probes. I'm sorry, it's late. The probes hit him square in his chest, and then a surge of high voltage knocks him on his ass. Ian and his men enter, stepping over the unconscious guard. Ian shuts the service entrance. Shaw opens a black duffel bag, grabs some duct tape and nylon rope. Interior Van Night, the same snowy surveillance feed plays on Riley's laptop.
Ian took out the service entrance camera. 10 to 1, he's inside already. We should have done this last night.
Ben heads down the museum walkway, talking to Soto and his hidden mic.
Well, last night, the building was locked down, like it is every night. That's why we're doing it tonight.
That's why Ian's doing it tonight, too.
It's okay. I can beat him there.
You can or you can't, Ben.
Excuse
Be
me, I
confident in
can't.
yourself. There it is.
Like,
Cut
face
Riley watching
off.
the feed.
We'll have a face off. Oh, a face
Oh
off.
my gosh, we should have done Face Off. That was such a better choice. Why don't we do
Oh,
Face
we'll
Off?
do
Okay.
both. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Go ahead.
It's shit. Oh, go.
How's that? You're the invisible man.
On cue, Riley. Oh, there we go. He types the command and presses enter. We rush in the key. Guards monitor the surveillance bay. There's a tiny hiccup, barely noticeable, as the video of switches over. Has Ferguson checked back in yet? We push in on the empty foyer video and transition to interior Van at night. This is high drama. Riley's laptop screen. The same video
High
plays
drama.
in one of the windows. It is a previously recorded loop of empty foyer. How clever. In the window, the loop is labeled playback. In
Playback.
the other window, the real surveillance feed of Ben and the flare plays. The feed is labeled live. Ben.
You see Ian anywhere?
No.
Let's do this.
Okay, on my go. You have exactly...
2 minutes. I know.
Interior National Archives, stairwell access. Simultaneously, Ian Shaw Powell and Shippen move down the corridor to a stairwell access door on it. A sign reads "Alarmed entry, authorized access only," and looks to his men.
Time to take history.
He pulls out. We need more one-liners
That's
like
not
that.
Australian.
Presses the button. The red
I
light
know.
flashes as we cut to Pennsylvania Avenue. we have lots of violence and fighting. Intercut Riley in the van on his laptop. The video feeds all cut to snow.
Shit, that wasn't me.
Ian blew a
Elevator is
transformer. Oh, Ian blew a transformer.
Power outage will trigger the emergency protocols.
So stupid. Starts a stopwatch.
This is pure gold. That means the declaration is on its way down already.
Have a little bit more intensity in your voice, will you? You're stealing a freaking document that is very essential to our society and motherland.
Hey, I'm Nicolas freaking Cage, okay?
That is it. Ben, continued.
Okay, I'm continuing. That means the declaration... I did that line. Trigger the alarms. We gotta stop Ian.
There you go. Intercut Riley stares at his laptop screen filled with 139 flashing security messages.
Kinda like Josh's phone.
Power outage already tripped all the alarms.
Everyone was thinking it.
Yep, but he
Power
said
outage already tripped all the alarms. Everything's going off. Guards won't know what's Ian's and what's not.
Mary, you're the guards.
Oh, okay.
I want to do something.
Sir, we've lost surveillance and main power. Emergency protocol's been initiated. Switch to auxiliary.
There you go. Go ahead. Go for it. You're killing it.
Switch to auxiliary, then reboot and run a systems check.
Interior National Archives return tonight. Murmurs from the crowd. The crowd's politicians. There's not flooring. Guards frantically try to get their systems back up.
What happened to our Russian narrator?
Go ahead, Mary. You're Woodruff. Pick it.
Widow. I want everybody available. Body on the floor. Let's make sure our party guests are safe.
Auxiliary powder kicks in, and the lights come back on. A guard steps to calm the crowd.
We just had a little power outage, but everything's under control. You'll notice the documents are being lowered into their vaults, but this is just standard procedure. They will be back shortly.
Abigail and Dr. Herbert exchange concerned
Nailed
looks.
it.
Interior National Archives elevator night. Ben slides a ceiling tile aside, but just then, the elevator powers back up and starts descending again. Intercut Riley in the van. He checks the stopwatch.
96 seconds.
Cut to close on a thermic lance burning at 7,000 degrees.
Not 7,001.
Cutting
7,000.
through 7,001 degrees Fahrenheit. Cutting through solid steel. Widened to reveal 147, 148, 149, 150. Ian has been charged down the stairs. 151. Elevator dings open. Intercut Ben. Through the viewer glass, certain letters on the keypad glow with ultraviolet fingerprints. Ben reads them aloud. He's at the security door right now. Ben?
Riley. Oh, me? I see Riley.
Yeah, 153.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, AEFGLORVY.
Interior Van Knight Riley keys letters into an anagram generator on his computer. The results scroll across the screen. A glove fry, a very golf, a grow fry, Fargo Levy, gravy flow. Riley reads the screen.
I'm not going to do it. Any of this make Valley Frog? Any of this make any sense?
Interior National Archives, inner corridor from night. Ben steers at the letters and realizes.
It's Valley Forge. She pressed L and E twice.
He dons a white glove and punches in the code Valley Forge a beat. Then the vault door room unlocks with a series of clunks. Clunk, clunk.
Clunk.
Sweating, Shaw is now cutting through a second security door with his thermic lance.
Mary, you're Shaw.
Oh, shoot, I was Shaw. Oh,
Wait.
shoot, I was both in British.
Go for it.
How much time?
He checks his
We're
watch.
right on schedule.
Ben drops up in the vault. The scissor jack is completely protected, and the vault doors are starting to close. No time to hesitate. Ben lifts the Declaration of Independence in its
Dun,
silver
dun,
pane
dun.
case out of the vault. I think we should go dun 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 every time that is
Dun, dun,
said.
dun. I like
Okay,
that.
so Ben
I'm-
lifts the Declaration of
Dun,
Independence
dun, 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 dun.
in his thermopane case out of the vault just as the steel doors close with a loud thunk. Interior,
Dun.
National Archives Security Station Night. The surveillance bay is aglow with flashing lights as the system runs through automatic checks. All the surveillance screens are still snow. Shaw finishes cutting through 160, carrying the Declaration of Independence.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
In
dun.
its case, Ben races back to the elevator. He pushes the call button just as the stairwell across the room opens, and through it emerges Ian, Shaw, Powell, Shippen. They surprised to see Ben's not only alive, but he's got their quarry.
Ooh.
He's alive.
Not for long.
Shaw opens fire on Ben with an automatic gun and silencer. Ben whips out the Declaration of
Oh my
Independence
god. Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
No.
dun, dun.
around and uses it as a shield to protect himself. The Declaration of Independence
Dun, dun, dun.
is absolutely riddled with bullets. Blam, 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 blam. But the bullets bounce off the Declaration of Independence. Thermopane case, which is made of bulletproof glass. The force of the bullets knocks Ben into the elevator as it dings open. Ding! Ian suddenly grabs Shaw's arm. His shots go astray, reaching in the elevator door is finally closed. Ian says,
What's the matter with you? You'll damage the map.
Interior National Archives elevator continues. Ben falls inside, then bangs on the call button panel. It'll cut Riley in the van. Heard commotion.
Ben? Ben?
Oh, I got it.
We can now hear sirens approaching.
You better hurry.
Intercut Ben in the elevator. He sets the case down and pulls out 2 droppers of Visine out of his pants pocket.
Drip, drip. You better not leave.
Ben takes one of the droppers and carefully drops a single drop on each of the 4 volts in the corners of the Declaration of
Dun, dun,
Independence.
dun.
There it is.
Done.
Ben then grabs a second dropper of Visine and drops a second set of drops in the bolts. And the 2 drops of liquid combined, the bolts begin to smoke and smolder. Ben checks the elevator paladin of the elevator ascends.
Boom. Come on, come on.
Interior National Archives stairwell night. Ian has been charged back up the stairs and bursting into the corridor. The smolder dissipates. Woodruff watches one by one the monitors on the surveillance bay start coming back up online. Mayor?
Woodruff? Oh. Damn it! What happened to Ferguson?
Elevator dings open and Ben steps out. Ben rounds the corner and casually melts into the crowd. He's headed for the exit, but just a few yards ahead is Abigail. Ben ducks into the National Archives gift shop. Gala guests peruse the souvenirs. Head down. Ben watches as Abigail passes by outside the gift shop window. He waits a beat, then moves to exit, but he's stopped by.
Can I do the woman?
Do it.
Thanks. Hey, sir.
Ben looks up the clerk working the register. Regards him.
Who wants to be clerk?
You're
You're
the
trying to
clerk, you're the
steal
woman.
that.
Me?
Yeah, you're the clerk. You're the woman. The woman is the clerk.
I wish they'd say this, Tell
They
you.
say it.
You're trying to steal that?
Ben looks down and realizes the Declaration of Independence
Dun, dun, dun.
is poking out of his jacket.
Dun.
He's busted. Then he notices he's standing next to a bin filled with actual size Declaration of Independence
Dun, dun, dun.
for reproductions. That's not getting old. Each one wraps in heavy plastic just like the real one.
That's $35. Oh, $35. It's just a piece of paper.
Digs in his pocket, comes out with several rumpled bills and coins. He quickly counts them out, but
I only have $32.57. We only take ATM credit cards.
Interior National Archives Service corridor guard via radio says
I can't find Ferguson!
Woodruff is distressed by the news.
This isn't good!
Guards are totally helpless. 172 continue to do quick shots. 175, 176, 177, 177. In the security station, Woodruff turns on the key console and prays.
Woodruff?
Oh. Please be there, please God, let it be there!
Exterior National Archives night. Carrying the souvenir, Ben hurdles on the sidewalk in front of the National Archives.
Hey,
Abigail catches up to him. Ben keeps moving.
What's that?
What's what? What's what?
Ian
Sorry.
has been burst back service exit. The vault's steel doors slide open, revealing the bad news: the Declaration of Independence.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's
Oh.
gone.
Getting a little off.
Getting a little out of it. You gotta go dun dun dun. Interior National
No.
Archives Securitization Night. Leader sees the empty vault on the surveillance screen. He hits the alarm and gets on his radio.
Conrad, we have a break-in. Lock it down. Nobody leaves the building.
Woodruff looks around. He can't believe this is happening.
Somebody get the FBI on the phone now! Sir, the president is on the phone!
Abigail follows Ben as he hears across the street.
What's that
I
in your
love you,
hand?
Mare.
Mare's killing it.
Abigail, what's that? Oh, it's a
Ben?
souvenir. I got it at a gift shop.
Reach the van where Riley waits, engine running.
Let's go.
You didn't.
Oh, you wouldn't understand.
Ben reaches.
Police!
Penn panics, grabs her, covers her mouth, but she bites it and
Oh!
with the Declaration of Independence!
Dun dun dun.
Exterior National Archives, service entrance, night. As Ian and his men climb into their catering truck, Ian sees Ben standing across the street with Abigail, who is holding the Declaration of Independence!
Hey guys, I hate to do this, but I'm
Exterior, Constitution Avenue,
losing
night.
it now. Can we cut it off here and pick it up next week?
Okay, that's a good spot to stop it. Actually, it's about almost halfway.
I tell you what.
Can you make it 6 more pages, Clayton, or no? You done?
I can try.
No, we don't have to do it.
Why
Clayton,
don't we
you're
just
done.
cut it off at an even 200? What does 200 leave us at?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's just do that. That's
We're
a good
on
plan.
page 62.
They're doing scenes pretty quick. Do you want to do it, Clayton, or no?
Hmm.
Clayton,
Um,
Clayton.
This might be a good... We could just get through the rest of
It's a
this
good
scene and
break.
then be done.
Yeah, what if we just finish this page?
Finish this
Oh my
page.
God, oh
Finish
my
this
God.
scene. That's a good spot. Yeah, actually, that's a good. Exterior Constitution Avenue, night.
Abigail rolled up the parchment, incredulous.
No, it's Ben's part.
Oh, careful with
Put it
that.
together.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Riley sees that she has it now and puts this
Oh
in his
my
hands.
gosh.
You guys just paired.
Oh, you're
That's it.
making a bit. Okay, yeah, okay. That's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap.
Yay.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Yay, thanks, Nick Cage. The man. Did you stop
All right.
broadcasting?
Hold on. I'm gonna officially
So-
stop. We left off
Line
at
184.
Yeah, line 184, page 55 in the PDF.
Yep. Crushing
Okay.
it.
Line
Alright, no, it must
184.
have German accent.